All right, we're gonna make some getters and setters for this. So I have a class, a pillow class, that represents a pillow because I'm on my bed and there's pillows. So my instance variables are volume because okay, pillows have volume, and is it fluffed or is it not fluffed? I only have two instance variables. Here's my zero argument constructor, where the pillow is empty. It's just a pillowcase, I suppose. And then, of course, it's not fluffed. And then the two argument constructor, I never actually did anything. So let me quickly do that. Yeah, I'll pause it. You don't need to see me do that. All right, so here we have, am I recording? I am recording. I am. Sam, I am. So here's my multi-argument constructor. I have two arguments here. I can choose the pillow volume, and I can choose whether it's fluffed or not. That would be true or false, and I have to put a semicolon. Let's make sure this compiles. So there we go. I can use any of these methods outside of this class. That's what they're there for, and I can use this toString outside of this class. So all of these methods I can call somewhere else, like from a driver. Look at that, there's a driver. And then I have my toString. I did a little bit of stuff here for my toString. I said if is fluffed, if this is true, because it'll be either true or false. If this is true, then I'll print out this pillow has a volume of whatever and is fluffed. Else, that means this is false. This pillow has a volume of blah blah blah, but is not fluffed. So there we go. That's my class, my pillow class. I compiled it, yes. And then I have a driver, and I didn't do anything in the driver. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create an instance of pillow, which means I'm going to create a pillow object. So first thing I do is type in pillow, because that's my class there. And I'm going to name it bed pillow, because it's my bed pillow. And we'll use the multi-argument constructor. So new pillow, and the first argument was the volume, and I'm gonna say this is 30 cubic inches. I have no idea. 20 cubic inches. 21.3 cubic inches for the volume, and then because that was a double in my class, that was a double. And then I guess is fluffed. I'll say false. It's not fluffed. It's just laying on my bed right now. So I should be able to compile that. Everything hopefully is good. Cool. And then I can use my toString to print this out. So I can say system.out.println bed pillow. And this should use my toString method to print it out to the screen. So I'm going to run that, and it should say it's not fluffed. Okay, this pillow has a volume of 21.3 but is not fluffed. Great. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create, like, I want to be able to fluff the pillow. So I'm going to make, actually that's a setter. You know what? I'm going to create another pillow. Call it bed pillow 2. Because I have two pillows on my bed. And let's say this one's going to be 30.2 cubic inches, and we'll say it is fluffed. So let's print that out and see what happens. Bed pillow 2. So now let's just see. The pillow has a volume of 30.2 and is fluffed. Great. That's great. Now, what I could do is I could, I'm going to make a getter method. So after my two constructors, I'm going to make a method. These are all methods. This is a method. It's like a little thing I can call upon to do a certain task. This is a method. It's a constructor. Both of these are constructors, means it builds my objects. This is a toString method, which means it takes my object and converts it to a string. And then I'm going to make a getter method, and I like to label them. Maybe I'll make more than one. I probably will not. But how do you make a getter method? Well, a getter method means like my driver, let's close that. My driver is going to get information from my pillow class. So I want to be able to get information. So getter methods return stuff. So I would say public, and instead of saying like void, in our main method, public void or public static void or whatever, we're actually going to return stuff. And I'm going to, let's make two getter methods, I guess. Return public, I want to get the volume, so I'll say double and get a vol. And I don't need to put anything in, and getter get vol. So what am I getting? Well, I want to be able to get my volume, so I'm going to say return volume. That's the class's volume. Like, what the heck does that mean? And then I'll make one public for Boolean, and get is fluffed. So then I'll say here, just return is fluffed. It compiles? Yes. All right, so what the heck does that do? Okay, I'm writing my class. These are all just like instructions on how to create some kind of pillow object. So these are constructors. These are how I get, like these two things are methods for how I get information about a certain pillow object. And I have two pillows, right? Bed pillow and bed pillow 2. If I want to get specific pieces of information about bed pillow 1, or bed pillow, I could say bed pillow dot, and then use my getter method. What was my getter method? Get volume. So I can get volume, or I can get is fluffed. So I can say bed pillow dot get volume, and this I can store, or I can print this. You know what? Let's store it somewhere, because I feel like people would understand that a little bit better. Volume is a double, so I'm going to say double. I'm creating space in memory for double. I'm declaring in memory a double called, I'm just going to name it X, and it gets bed pillow get volume, or get vol. And then what I'm going to do is print out X. So bed pillow, that was this one, and the volume was 21.3. So X should be 21.3. So when I print it out, it should print out 21.3. Let's see. 21.3. Amazing. Amazing. So what does this do? It's a getter method, get vol, and it just obtains information from bed pillow. If I want to obtain information from something else, like from bed pillow 2, all I have to do is just say bed pillow 2 dot get vol, and I'm storing it into X, and I'm printing out X. So this one should be 30.2. 30.2. Amazing. This is crazy. What if I wanted to say, not get vol, get is fluffed? Now, no, I would have to change this, because remember, get is fluffed is a Boolean, and I'm trying to store it into something that's a double. So let's see what happens. Yeah, incompatible types. Boolean cannot be converted to double. So this doesn't work. I would have to change this to